Hi everyone, Greeno here, and welcome to another video here on Greeno Eats. Now as you can see behind me, I am by the seaside, but for once, I'm not in Dorset. I've travelled a couple of hours down the coast. We're down in Devon, specifically in Torquay, well even more specifically, Babbacombe in Torquay. And I've heard that there's a good little chippy not far from here that does some really good deals. So I'm going to go find it and check it out. Let's go. Okay, I'm outside of it now. It's called Drake's Licensed Fish and Chip Restaurant and Takeaway, and apparently there are 3 days a week where they have special deals on. Today's a Tuesday, and as I understand it, it should be pie, chips, and peas or gravy or curry sauce, one or the other, for a £5. That's what it says online anyway, so we're going to go and check it out and see if that's what we can get. Sounds brilliant. Right, so I've been in and placed my order. We're getting a minced beef and onion pie, chips and mushy peas for a £5. As you can see, I thought it was only 3 days a week. It's 5 days a week they do the deal on various different things. There's hake, there's sausage, there's fish cakes. So, yeah, a really good deal this. And I've seen on TripAdvisor it gets good reviews too. So let's hope we're in for a decent lunch here. Okay, I've brought them back to the car because there's a bit of construction work going on round where I am at the moment. So it's a little bit noisy, banging and crashing, so we'll eat them in the car. But this is what we've got. Let's get it opened up and take a closer look. And here it is. So we have a minced beef and onion pie there, a portion of chips, and a fairly good portion, I think. I was expecting it to be a little bit skimpy on the chips, but it seems like a full portion to me, and some mushy peas just there that look a decent colour. Fairly sloppy consistency, but we'll see how they go. Should be good for dipping the chips in, if nothing else. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And all of that for a £5 on the south coast. Unbelievable. Well, I think you have to agree. Pie, chips and mushy peas for a £5. You can't go wrong with that kind of value, can you? But the proof is in the pudding, the tasting. So, let's give these chips a go. Nice chunky chips here. Reasonably golden colour. Not too crispy, but with a little bit of crisp to them. Nicely cooked through. I did have them put salt and vinegar on in the shop. Let's take a look at that. It's a nice looking chip, isn't it? A lot of chip shops at the moment are suffering because the type of potatoes you get this time of year. I'm filming this right at the beginning of December, and then a lot of them aren't great, and so there's too much sugars in the potato, I think, which are causing them to brown too quickly. These lot guys obviously still getting decent spuds. They're delicious. Let's have a look at these peas. There you go, you can see what the peas look like. A kind of khaki colour rather than the luminous colour. Well, they're not quite as liquidy as I thought they were going to be, actually. If I can spoon that up a little bit, you see? There's a good bit of texture to them. Smell nice, smell like mushy peas. Let's give them a try. Oh, they're tasty. I think they've got a little bit of mint in there, which is a nice touch. But, good consistency, good flavour. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to dip. Get the chip in the mushy peas. Look at that. It's a little delight, that is. It really is. Okay. Let's try this pie. So we have a minced beef and onion pie here. It's still in its foil container. It's been reheated with a little bit of like greaseproof paper underneath. So let's take a look at this. Got a nice crispy top. The underneath is a little bit soft, bit of a soggy bottom, but that's okay. I think, oh goodness, I don't know how I'm going to eat this. I might have to go in with a fork. I was going to try and just pick it up and bite it, but I think we just turn it upside down, get the bottom of the pie opened up, and give it a try that way. It's red hot, mind. So I'm probably going to burn my mouth doing this, but here we go. Give it a little blow, like that makes any difference. Oh, it's got a good flavour. There you go, you can see that filling there. Well, maybe you can't because it's not focusing very well. But there we go, that's the minced beef and onion filling. Oh, that's tasty. I don't know what brand of pies they're using, but it's got a really nice filling. It's well filled. And as to be said, this filling, there you are, it's just the filling by itself. The gravy is delicious on it. You know what? I know I'd read good reviews of it online, saying it was one of the best chippies in Torquay, and it's not really that close to a beach or anything. It's on just one of those sort of shops, streets, in a kind of local residential area. But that's cracking. That's really, really good. And value for money for a £5. Let's say you can get a piece of hake one day a week, which is a nice piece of fish. It's a little cheaper than cod, so I guess that's how they're able to bang it out a little bit cheaper. Got this sausage, there's one with 2 fish cakes. I mean, that's just brilliant, brilliant value in this day and age, isn't it? People are struggling. Round my way, if you want to get fish and chips, it's a tenner any day of the week. Probably even more. Down here, if you go on a Wednesday, you can get hake, chips and mushy peas for a £5. Bargain. I can't stop eating these chips. They're delicious. They're really good. Nice amount of salt and vinegar on them. With the peas to dip them in. And now that I've opened the bottom of the pie up, I can even dip it into the gravy from the pie. Just a treat. Really, really good. It's a very, very good portion. Say, sometimes when you get these special deals at the chip shops, the portion sizes aren't great, but that's how they're kind of making their money. This, if you were to get this as a normal portion for your evening meal, you wouldn't be disappointed at all. Right then, folks, so that's Drake's chip shop in Babbacombe in Torquay. Gets a big thumbs up from me. And if you've enjoyed this video, hopefully I'll get a big thumbs up from you as well. And if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, click that subscribe button and ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. Right, I've got a bit more to eat here. Then I'm going to go and check into a local hotel. I'm stopping here the night. So, yeah, should be another couple of videos coming from Torquay, coming your way a bit later in the week, maybe next week. We'll see how the schedule works. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. I'll catch you on the next one.